Yeah, CBI would be basically the FIR that has been registered. The FIR that has been registered is for rash and negligent act not amounting to murder. So basically, so far as the Odisha police is concerned and what the railways have alleged is rational and negligent act. So they are not talking about sabotage, but when CBI comes in, they are going to look at the whole thing. Whether there is a criminal negligence in this, whether people have deliberately done this, or it is just negligence. It's a rash and negligent act. So that is what CBI is going to focus on, and I don't think it will be very difficult for CBI to investigate this case and come to a logical conclusion. Now, CBI has done cases. When I was in the CBI, we did the Gyaneshwari accident case, but in that, some sleepers were missing. So it was a Maoist action in West Bengal by the Maoists, and that led to a collision with a goods train, and I think in that about 150 people had been killed. So in that, sabotage was clear. The other thing that I can point out is the fact that this has not been given to NIA means that they do not, the government is not looking at a terror angle in this. So it has to be something that is internal, means either some disgruntled elements in the railways, or somebody has deliberately done some mischief. So I don't think that it could be a very large conspiracy. It is something that has been done at a fairly local level, and I think that CBI
isn't that frightening here? You know, when you look at it, that when you say one disgruntled person perhaps carries out an act of deliberate tampering, leading to the loss of hundreds of lives, it's just impossible to believe that the system is so amenable to, to deliberate tampering. I mean, it's just, it's frightening, the thought of it, General Bakshi. And how do we establish it? Whether this was a malicious act, whether this was error, how does one establish it? General Bakshi, you'd like to take that?
Arnab, the electronic interlocking point machine, it has a fail-safe system in which if there is a systems failure, all signals are supposed to turn red and halt train operations on that particular segment, right? So the very fact that that did not happen, that seems to indicate that the signal systems was found to be faulty. Now, was it due to some accidental occurrence that it was found faulty, or due to deliberate tampering, cannot be ruled out. And as the Director Saab was very rightly pointing out, there are cases before. There is a history of Maoists trying to derail the railways and cause such accidents of sabotage by just taking out the sleepers. He's mentioned one in West Bengal. I can tell you of the Hirakund Express in Andhra Pradesh. 2017. That was derailed, and that was because of sleepers being taken out. Then there was actually a blast on the railway station at Raigad, 2017. Now there seems to be a change in modus operandi, where you just take one disgruntled employee, or you pay him or whatever, and if you can you can tamper with the signaling system, you can cause mayhem, man.
No, that's my point.
We have seen that mayhem. It is unbelievable.
Before I come to you, Reena, because I know you'll respond strongly to that, M.Y. Siddiqui, you think that's possible? One individual is culpable here, and isn't the ministry indicating at that by saying the perpetrator won't be spared, which means there's a sense the government gets, perhaps, Niranjan, that there is an individuals.
They know it's possible, Arnab.
They know it's possible.
There's a letter that said tampering angle is possible, change in electronic interlocking is possible, settings of point machine was changed in a previous instance in February. A letter was written, Arnab, by the Southern Railways. I have that letter with me. Sure. Southern Railway, take a look.